Hi. Well, fall is coming. Sitting here with a cup of tea today, and I wanted to talk to you about what happens when the cold weather comes on and we start to get aches and pains in our bodies. Well, it's not always easy to deal with the cold, and I think that your extremities suffer an awful lot. If your circulation is not wonderful, you can have issues. If you have arthritis in your hands, you can have issues. But even people that don't have a problem, you get cold hands in the winter, and not everybody wears gloves. So I'm going to tell you what to do with a little bit of cream. Any kind of hand cream is perfect. Okay, so I'm going to squirt a little bit in my hand. Can you see that? There. Okay. All right, and I'm going to rub it into the skin nice and gently. Okay, and it's going to be a massage after a while here. You want to get all of the skin nice and smooth and silky. Okay, so now we're going to start to do the massage, and if you can see, I'm going to start with my thumb going across the heel of my hand. Now, sometimes if you have arthritic joints, it's easier to just use the other heel of your hand rather than your thumb. See, and so we're just going to be rubbing them together and then almost like wringing your hands, but not wringing your hands in the way that we're worried. This is just a gentle sort of wringing, squeezing, and trying to get all of the stiffness out of the hand. Okay, then we're going to I'm going to show you with my thumb. Okay, now sometimes and oftentimes this joint is very sore, or the knuckles themselves are sore, and if that's the case, don't touch those, don't rub on those. We'll go around it. So let's pretend that I have really arthritic joints, and I'll show you how we're going to do that. You're going to start with just using the heel to heel and massaging it this way and working up the hand. Let's see if I can turn it around this way for you. Okay, see how my thumbs are going back and forth to rub. Okay, now we're going to start on the thumb, and what we're going to do is see where the bone is between the joint, rub it, then we're going to go pass over that joint and go to the tip of the finger, rubbing through over the cuticle and rubbing the nail bed. Now, what that's going to do is it's going to stimulate circulation in there. It'll help to keep your nails healthy. Okay. And if you have acrylic nails, what you want to do is just really work in this area, which I don't know what that's called, but the area that's the skin, right? Because down here is where everything is growing in that nail. And then you want to work around through the cuticles just to help them keep supple, soft. Okay. Then you're going to go to the next finger. Again, rubbing on the bone, passing over the joint, going to the next area, and then going to the end, working through that nail, and go back, and then go back. Okay? Now, let's pretend there's nothing sensitive in here. So then if you don't have anything sensitive, you're just going to go ahead and grab and pull. See? Work it. All right. With each finger and the thumbs, you're going to do little circles. Okay. Perfect. Now, when you've done both hands, I want you to intertwine your fingers. Okay. And just come together, press. Feel like children with here's the church, here's the steeple, right? Well, we're going to work and make those hands feel better. Now, in one time isn't necessarily going to do much, except you've really worked that cream into your hands. But if you do it on a regular basis, you'll find that your hands will start to feel better. I've had clients who had horribly gnarled hands from arthritis with big inflammation in their joints, and that they found that doing this, they've been able to close their hands and open them up. They don't have much of a grip, but they can move and their range of motion is better. So try it. I think it'll help you feel better.